Hi everyone, I am here today to review Shatter Me by Tahereh Mafi, and I received this book from the publisher via NetGalley and I gave it 4 stars. So this is a really highly hyped book on BookTube that so many people rant and rave about all the time, and so it really put me off picking it up because I was worried about the hype. And indeed, I only picked it up in the end because I was able to get a copy off NetGalley. This series follows a girl named Juliet, and she's really kind of scared of being anywhere near anyone because her touch can kill people. So at the beginning of the story, she is locked up in a cell and wants to avoid even being near other people because she's worried that she'll just kill people, and she's terrified basically. So I went into the book with really low expectations, and I assumed that indeed it would be overhyped. And I spent a good portion, probably at least half of the book, thinking indeed it is overhyped. Like, just watching other people talk about this series, I was like, what do they get out of this? Because I was just not really enjoying my experience at all. I thought it was average at best, and that's the absolute best. Like, it was really slow and difficult to get into. I didn't really care about the characters to begin with. And then all of a sudden, around the halfway mark, maybe even later than that, all of a sudden it got really exciting and I got mega into the story. And I think the biggest problem is that it's through my own stubbornness, because I am quite a stubborn reader that rarely DNFs. That's the only thing that stopped me DNFing this book. I feel like loads of people could easily DNF this without kind of questioning it. I don't understand how people made it through the first book to make it into the rest of the series, because I'm kind of feeling like it's probably just going to get better from here on out. But I nearly DNF'd this, and that would have been a terrible shame because I absolutely loved the ending. I loved the direction the story went. I loved all the little twists and the turns, and the not knowing who to trust, and all the different characters, and not knowing who I could trust out of them and who I couldn't, and thinking, are we safe with this person, are we not? Like, you never really know properly who you can trust, and I love that. So my risk taking paid off in the end because I adored this book, but it could so easily have just gone the other way because it was dull until halfway. It was really slow, there was too much setup, there wasn't enough excitement for me. So towards the end of the book, it was totally different. I found it fast-paced, thrilling, gripping, and I was genuinely interested in the characters and what was going to happen to them. I feel like Juliet also grew throughout the story. I liked her a lot more towards the end of the book and found her a lot easier to care about what would happen to. And I'm really excited to see where this series goes from here. So, as I said, this is a YA novel, and overall, if you've been debating whether you should pick this up or not, I've got to say that yes, it was excellent towards the end, and I ended up giving it 4 stars as a result. I couldn't give it 5, the beginning was just too slow and crap. But overall, I wouldn't necessarily recommend picking up this series because there are so many other YA books out there that probably do this sort of storyline a lot better. You don't have to struggle to get through the beginning bit to actually get to anything good. I mean, I do plan on picking up the rest of the series. I'm not going to rush to do it, but I do plan on picking it up. So maybe once I get further into the series, I'll be like, okay, you need to make your way past the first one so that you can make progress with the rest of the series because it's that amazing. But right now, I just feel like there's so many other YA books that cover this sort of storyline and have this sort of level of excitement a lot better than what this does. So don't rush out to buy it. If you've been worried about the hype, carry on being worried about the hype. But if you stumble across a copy, maybe at the library, or if you stumble across a really cheap copy at the charity shop, or like on Kindle for 99p or something, then I'd say maybe give it a go because it's not terrible and it is worth it in the end. But will you make it to the end, or will you just DNF it? Because I feel like a lot of people would just DNF. So thank you so much for watching this review. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe by clicking the image of me if you want to see more book reviews and other bookish content from me, and I will see you soon. Bye bye!